This video will help you create a clay animal. I will give you some tips and tricks on how to use good craftsmanship with the clay. Every animal is going to be a little bit different, but there are some basic things that can help you create your clay animal, like deciding which shapes you need for the different parts of the body, starting with the body and making it nice and sturdy, and attaching everything by scoring and slipping. Let me show you. When you start with your ball of clay, you'll want to roll it up, add a little bit of water to it to make sure it doesn't get dry and cracky. Use your hands to roll it together, and then pull some of the clay off for other parts. We're going to start by creating our creature's body. I'm using a glue stick as a guide to see about how thick I want the body of my creature to be. Now, every body of every animal is going to be different, but this glue stick is about the thickness that yours should be. One method that you can do is pinch to attach your head. This way you don't have to score and slip and you have a neck and a head right away from the body. I think this is the best way to make it sturdy. You don't want your neck and head to get too small or skinny, so just make sure you keep it nice and thick, similar to the size of our glue stick. Now, anytime you add anything else, we have our pinky rule. Our pinky is going to help us measure and make sure anything we attach isn't too skinny. If it's too skinny, it won't be strong enough. So see how I'm measuring my pinky to create my legs. Also, once I cut them with my tools, I'm going to make sure that they're all even. If one leg is longer than the other, I won't be able to make my animal stand. When you attach legs, you don't want to attach them under the body. They should be attaching to the sides of the body. That will make them much more sturdy when you attach. When you attach them, you need to do something called score, make little lines, and slip. Slip is when you dip your finger in the water to make clay glue. So anything you attach, you need to score and slip. When you create legs, don't forget to also make feet. These should also be 3D and not flat. They should be something that you attach. You can make them separately, or you could pinch them out, kind of like I pinched out the head and the neck. I'm making my feet separately. Make sure they're still as thick as your pinky so that they're strong so that they can hold up your animal. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue attaching the legs by scoring, making little lines, slipping, dipping my finger in the water to make clay glue, and attaching them to my animal by pressing down. When I make the feet, I make 4 of them so that they're all about the same size, and also attach them by scoring, slipping, and smoothing them out with my finger. Or if they're getting too small, you can also smooth out anything you attach with a clay tool as well. Before you do anything else, you want to make sure that your animal can stand. The legs and the feet need to be able to hold your animal. Now, I know some animals don't have feet, but just a lot of them do, so make sure that your legs and feet are strong enough to hold the body of your animal. A lot of animals also have tails. If you want to make a tail, make sure that it is attached just by scoring and slipping. If your animal has a really long tail, it can't stick out too far because it will break off like you just saw there. Sometimes you can coil it around to make it look like that long tail is longer, but still a little bit stronger by coiling it and having it close to the body. It just can't stick out too far. Then, if you have time to add details in the face, you can use different tools to do that. I kind of like to pinch to form like the cheekbones or the mouth or the snout of whatever animal I'm making. Then you can add even more details like ears, nostrils for the nose. You can draw on the mouth. Just make sure that you score, slip, and smooth out anything that you add when you are adding these details. These are getting small, so it's nice to use a tool to smooth those things out. Another thing that you can do after you're done adding details on the face is you can add texture and details on the body. You can draw animal paws. You can use a toothbrush to add texture. I like using this kind of pointy tool to make it look like fur on animals. Just depends on what your animal is, what extra awesome details you add. Just make sure that when you are adding these details, you're being gentle, not breaking anything that you've already added or created for your animal. not squishing it or anything like that. And you're also noticing all the different sides of your animal. Top, sides, even the bottom of your animal. You should be noticing what things that you need to add to make it look like your animal. Before you say it's all done, look at your animal from all sides. Check and make sure it can stand, that everything is sturdy and as thick as your pinky. Do not have legs like this that are super skinny, or forget feet. Don't make your face flat. It should all be 3D shapes like a sphere. And have so much fun creating the animal that you would like and adding awesome details to this clay creation. Good luck!